What's going on, guys? My name is Chris. I haven't been back on YouTube for a very long time, and this is my attempt to bring it back. About 2 years ago, I posted the first time showing my hand. Clearly, I was born with a disability. And since then, things kind of went crazy. You know, the video went viral. My business started picking up. I did a TV show with The Rock. I did all kinds of events across the country, around the world, went to Africa. All kinds of stuff happened. I made a promise to myself that I was going to continue to make YouTube videos, and I failed. I just fell off. Honestly, I felt like I was a slave to social media. I was doing a lot of stuff over on Instagram, and to be honest, I just didn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I just didn't feel like doing it. Now with this whole virus and all this crazy stuff going on, it's made me realize that a lot of people still to this day, over 2 years ago, have been asking, you know, about the arm, how I lift, a bunch of random stuff about my life. If I can masturbate with the arm, which is probably the #1 question. No.
Okay, no.
But yeah, that's besides the point. Yeah, my goal is to come back and start just kind of showing you guys what I do. So today I'm going to go deadlift. I'm going to go do some stuff. I live kind of a boring life, but sometimes it's not exciting. Just kidding. Honestly, I'm just going to give you guys an insight into my life. I want to show you guys what I do on a daily basis, how I use not only the prosthetic arm, but how a person with a disability and a disease, type 1 diabetes, kind of gets along. Being a heavy weightlifter or power lifter, I have to adapt a lot of things that I do. I'm also a speaker. I travel around the country and speak, just not now because
coronavirus!
In the meantime, I hope that I can give you guys some value in the process and let you in my life. Honestly, before this virus, my life was pretty crazy. I was nonstop traveling around the country, and every week there was a new flight. But now, because of the virus, I'm kind of just home. So I go to the gym, work a lot from my computer, eat snacks, play with my dogs, trying to do the best with what I've got, working on different projects, a book actually, which is really cool, and just trying not to get completely out of shape. All right, I guess I'll finally go to the gym and stop procrastinating. I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it!
Just gotta take the Arby's bag out of my gym bag. So, I think a lot of people think because I'm a motivational speaker, post inspiring things, or because I'm disabled, I think they think that I don't struggle with motivation. Like, I'm just always ready to go and like Tony Robbins, rah, rah, rah. I've been outside the gym for 13 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I'm lazy. I mean, we all have lazy tendencies, but like, I got here. I'll eventually go inside. I just don't want to go right now. I think people think because I lift and do all this stuff that I'm always like, ugh. Nah. Nope. So this is Reset Athletics. This is my home gym, and this is where I train powerlifting, all my stuff. So you'll see all my videos coming from here. Today we got deadlifts. I'm going to talk you guys through a little bit of how I deadlift, how I have to deadlift with a disability. I did about 6 competitions before I injured my back to the point where I couldn't even squat the bar, let alone like my body weight or anything like that. There was about a 2-year period where I just couldn't lift at all. Went through all these therapists, and I finally met this guy named Tony. Hired him. He basically taught me how to do things correctly, and ever since then, I actually warm up properly now. I'll show you guys a little bit of my warm up before we get into more of the deadlifts. I have to use a riser or something. I'm using a foam roller for this one, just to even out my body, because if not, my back is crooked. Alright, so I was born with a physical disability. I was born with 2 fingers on my left hand and a shorter left arm, a much shorter and smaller left arm. So that means when I have to deadlift, I have to do some different things. I cannot use this to deadlift. This is $150,000 and it can hold maybe 30 pounds. So a lot of people think because you see in movies you can use prosthetics, you cannot. For me to deadlift, I require 2 different things: a hook and a wrist strap. Both these things you'll see I'm going to use today to lift, and I'll show you guys the process. Today I think I only have to go up to like high 4s. I recently hit my biggest max, which is 675 pounds here at this gym. My ultimate goal is 700 pounds, with a disability. When I start, after I warm up, I just use the hook up until like 300 some pounds, 315, and then I have to use the belt after I go like 405, and I use a wrist wrap to keep it on. So this hook is one of the few that I've found that is strong enough and can hold the weight. So I tighten it really tight around my the wrist bones that I have. I'm missing most of the carpals and metacarpals in my left. So this is custom made, so it's long enough to make up for the deficit in my arm. And so far this has held up. When I go heavier, what I need to do is I wrap this wrist wrap. This is a gangster wrist wrap. I wrap this up my arm to create more contact force, so it's less pulling from the wrist, more distribution up the arm. I personally don't like to go above the elbow because I think that's cheating, but that's just me. Because I have really bad carpal tunnel and my wrist is just super screwed. So are the muscles in my right forearm. I use a hook on this hand as well. Hopefully getting back to competition if the virus doesn't stop this competition in September, I think. So we'll see. Should be a good deadlift day. Alright, finally done. I was there for legit like 2.5 hours. I'm so done. I need to go eat. Don't judge me, I'm hungry and I didn't prepare any food.
What's up, babies? What's up, babies? Hi.
Almost forgot. I take insulin like 4 to 10 times a day. So this is called the InPen. It's a smart insulin pen that links to my phone. So anytime I take a shot of insulin, it lets me know how much insulin on board. Insulin is a very complex hormone, and I'll talk about it more as we do more of these videos. But basically, just showing you guys. Yeah, and that is that's my life. I got it. So I'm gonna wrap up this first video back. Ah, great. All right, after getting some work done and coming home, eating, and just being a lazy piece of shit, I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I'm a big reader, so got a little library behind me. I love stoicism and all kinds of weird self-help type stuff. And what I figure I'm gonna do is probably every video, I'm gonna share something that I read. And I wish I could say I was a badass, like I wake up at 4 a.m. every day and read 10 books every morning.
Knowledge.
I don't. I read randomly. Like, I don't really have a schedule. I'm very disorganized, to be honest. But this one today is from Attitude is Everything by Keith Harrell. I read like 4 or 5 books at a time because I have the attention span of a butterfly. Yeah, so this little quirk is from Attitude is Everything. The baggage you carry shapes your attitude. So I just want to end on this note. I agree and disagree with this comment. The baggage you carry shapes your attitude. One, yes, all the things that have happened to you or around you or because of you, they can affect how you feel, how you think, how you respond, what you choose to do. That's definitely true. The baggage you carry can affect your attitude or shapes your attitude. It's more so what you choose to do because of that baggage. Sometimes the baggage is not your choice. For me, it's having a disability, having type 1 diabetes, or any of the other struggles that I've encountered. We all have the same exact story. You went through some shit, you got over some shit, and there's some more shit coming. You have the same exact story as me. Now the baggage part, just because you have a bag doesn't mean you need to carry it with you. And just because you carry that bag with you doesn't mean you need to hold it above your head. You don't have to make it harder than it needs to be. So yes, the baggage you carry shapes your attitude, but how you carry that baggage will shape your attitude and your actions from that point. So yes, I may have a disability. I can either look at it as factual, I was just born with a disability, can't do anything about that, so I just live my life. Or I can look at it as a detriment, and I could say, hey, this sucks, I'll never be a full person. Well, all this dumb shit that I used to tell myself when I was younger. It's not just the baggage that you carry, but how you carry it and what you decide to do with the things that have happened to you. So nothing shapes your attitude except for your decisions and your reactions and your responses to the things that happen to you in life. I fully believe that. I fully believe that we're the only people in control of ourselves, because we can't control outside circumstances, but we can control how we respond. Easier said than done, yes, but better done than said anyways. So fight me, whatever. Post in the comments what you think about that quote. Wrapping up today, guys. Thank you so much, honestly, for watching, for giving me your time, for hopefully welcoming me back into the YouTube world or video world or whatever you call it. You're supposed to smash some sort of button or something, or whatever you whippersnappers are saying today. I appreciate you guys, honestly. Thank you again, and I hope to keep doing this, and I will keep doing this. And until then, I'll be back soon. Bye, guys.